Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting to the grooming gangs inquiry because the terms have just been dropped. Ethnicity, culture and religion will be probed. So we're just going to give you a little breakdown, the 3-minute facts of everything that's in the document. All right. So the grooming gangs inquiry has just released its full terms of reference. This is a proper independent national inquiry that's going to dig into whether ethnicity, culture or religion played any role in the systemic abuse of children in this country and why the authorities kept failing to stop it for so long. Right. It was announced last year by the Prime Minister and will look back over 30 years, all the way back to 1996. Survivors told them the abuse actually started sometime in the 1980s or maybe the 90s. So the panel pushed the time frame back further than first planned. Baroness Anne Longfield, Zoe Billingham and Eleanor Kelly are leading it. These three have decades of experience holding institutions accountable when they've let kids down. And they've made it very clear they're going to work directly with survivors, follow the evidence no matter where it goes and not shy away from tough conclusions. I hope that is true. The inquiries have been set up in offices in London, Leeds and Wales. So it's not just another Westminster thing, apparently. It's properly national, which I've been calling for like millions of you, and they're not going to sit on everything for 3 years. What they've announced is that they're going to release findings bit by bit as they go along, which I'll be grateful for. They're being straight up about it, hopefully, and any institution that didn't believe victims, brushed stories aside or actually blamed the kids themselves is going to be held responsible. Again, I'll believe that when I see it. For years, children were raped, trafficked and intimidated while the people supposed to protect them just looked the other way. If they uncover any criminal stuff during the process, it will go straight to the Operation Beacon at the National Crime Agency for full investigation and possible prosecutions. I don't think Starmer would like that, but I'm glad. The terms of reference, as I say, were beefed up specifically on race, religion and ethnicity after survivors pushed for it. The panel here says they'll examine those factors head on with no hesitation. So that's the setup now, a real mechanism to finally figure out exactly how and why this scandal was allowed to drag on for decades and to make sure the institutions that failed get held accountable once and for all. Now, do you believe that they're going to actually fulfill this? I'm very sceptical, but I've got to try and remain hopeful that something will finally get done. So let's get our fingers crossed.